This is the journey to one Africa. Everybody, this is Mika and welcome back to SNOA. If you're new to this family, don't hesitate to subscribe, like, turn on the notification button, but also you can follow me on social medias. But also feel free to support. All the links in the description: PayPal, Patreon, Super Chat, Super Sticker, Super Thanks, as well as memberships here on Swahili Nation. Guys, it has been a while me coming here doing this video face-to-face. It has to tell you that this is very important news that I would like to share with you guys. A couple months ago, Mpox virus actually arisen in Congo, and a lot of people have been dying since then, and I've been talking about that and warning Africa about the vaccine that has actually 1 million doses have been donated to Congo through United States for that, and I've been talking about that a lot of time. But today it's not about Congo. I'm going to come back with some of the updates on Mpox virus in Congo. There's another virus called Marburg virus in Rwanda actually happened. So when I saw this news, I thought, is this the other name of Mpox virus? But it seems like it already happened like a couple days ago, and I'm only seeing this today. And the news said Rwanda will deploy Marburg vaccine under trial as death toll rises to 12. All right, Rwandan health authorities, and I'm glad because when I was in Rwanda, I had an opportunity to meet with a minister of health in Rwanda. Rwanda health authorities, shout out to that guy, by the way, he's a really nice guy, will begin a vaccine study against Marburg hemorrhagic fever as the outbreak has killed 12 people. Rwanda received 700 doses of the vaccine from the United States-based Sabin Vaccine Institute and will target health workers and responders. The most important thing to remember that is will target health workers and responders. 700 doses, right? Mark that. The Rwandan government reported 46 confirmed cases of Marburg, with 29 in isolation and 400 people identified as the contacts of confirmed cases. So those are a whole lot of new numbers. If you guys not know what is Marburg vaccine, I would like to give you a little bit of information. This is from WHO, World Health Organization, epidemiology about MVD. By the way, the shortened form of this virus called MVD is highly virulent disease that can cause hemorrhagic fever and is clinically similar to Ebola diseases. Marburg and Ebola viruses are both members of the Filoviridae family. Oh, they say Filovirus. Filovirus, all right? I'm sorry, guys. People are initially infected with Marburg viruses when they come into close contact with Rossetus bats, a type of fruits bat that can carry the Marburg virus and are often found in mines or caves. So for those who are living in the caves, Africans, get ready for this disease. Marburg virus spreads between people via direct contact through broken skin or mucous membranes with the blood, secretion organs, or other bodily fluids of infected people, and with surfaces and materials biting clothing contaminated with these fluids. Healthcare workers have previously been infected while treating patients with suspected or confirmed MVD. Burial ceremonies that involve direct contact with the body of the deceased can also contribute to the transmission of Marburg's virus. The incubation period varies from 2 to 21 days. Illness caused by Marburg virus begin abruptly, with high fever, severe headache, and severe malaise. Severe watery diarrhea, abdominal pain, and cramping, noses, and vomiting can begin on the 3rd day. Although not all cases present with hemorrhagic fever sign, severe hemorrhagic manifestation may appear between 5 and 7 days from symptoms concerned, and photo cases usually have some form of bleeding, often from multiple areas. In photo cases, death occurs most often between 8 and 9 days after symptom onset, usually preceded by severe blood loss and shock. There's currently no available treatment. Listen to that. There's currently no available treatment or vaccine for MVD. Some candidates vaccine are currently under development. All right. from all this news that I've read it for you, there's few things that, guys, you need to note and you need to remember. And there's the only line that I want you guys to remember. That is, there's currently no available treatment or vaccine for MVD. Some candidates, a vaccine are currently under development. So basically, there's no vaccine, there's no treatment, and everything is under development right now. And this is the information under World Organization, WHO, World Health Organization. And also, the other thing that I told you before, that one thing to remember is that more than 700 doses of vaccine. Remember, on one side, they said there's no currently vaccine for this disease. Every potential medicine is under development. No treatment, no vaccine. And also in this news is that 700 doses of vaccine from the US have been deployed to Rwanda, and is targeting health workers and responders. So the 700 doses are going straight to health workers and responders. However, there's no treatment or doses confirmed yet. Everything is under development. Does this sound familiar to you? I think this is the same thing that happened with vaccine or COVID-19, because there were no treatment for it. There were no vaccine, confirmed vaccine for it, but eventually our people got the vaccine that it was basically like trial, and a lot of them end up in a very severe condition up to date. So the news say Rwanda will deploy Marburg vaccine under trial. That is one thing to emphasize there. Under trial. So these 700 vaccine that has been sent from United States all the way to Rwanda, it is not to treat or to prevent the disease for the people, but is the trial, because there's no treatment confirmed. So this is the trial, and this trial is going to be done for health workers and responders. Okay, let me say a few things. First of all, first thing, my condolences goes with 12 people who have died out of this outbreak. All the families that have lost their loved ones, and those who are sick right now, contained or being treated. I'm sorry that you have to go through this. Sorry that our people continue to die because of these diseases. And strangely, these diseases, they always begin in Africa. Mpox in Congo, Ebola in Congo, Nigeria, and other countries in the western side of Africa. And today, we have MVD. MVD in Rwanda. The second thing is, Rwanda is one of the countries that I really love in Africa. It's one of the country that inspires me a lot. I've been there once and I was highly inspired. You guys, you know that I'm a big fan of Rwanda at this point because of what they've achieved since 1994 all the way to right now, 30 years. I was there for Kwibuka, Remembrance 2024, 30 years of genocide, where Rwanda used to be and where it is today. And I've had an opportunity to meet up with the health minister of Rwanda. I hope I got his contact, because I would love to have a conversation with him about this. Yeah, perhaps I would love to reach out. Maybe I can reach out to some friends and to see if we can be connected. But you know, anyways, but it might be a very busy time right now. So we got an opportunity to meet up. We had a very nice presentation of where Rwanda came from 30 years ago until right now. And I gotta tell you, Rwanda healthcare system is one of the best in the continent. It's one of the best in the continent, no cap. So I'm very proud of Africa when I was in Rwanda, because this is one of the countries that does impossible. And I call it Rwanda is the land of possibilities. That is the nickname I gave to Rwanda, the land of possibilities. Why? Because everything that seems to be impossible to be done in Africa can be done in Rwanda. And I know in Rwanda right now, I think there's a facility of vaccine have been built I went to this one of the health facility where a lot of doctors on the continent are being trained. I think it's in collaboration with France. Originally it's from France, but also they have a really huge, big and beautiful mansion there in Rwanda. They are training doctors all across the continent and all across the world as well. They have all the time these amazing doctors from outside of the continent to come to teach and to train our people, which is good. It's a nice move. So I know it's the time of desperation right now, because when you have the numbers of people are dying and you don't know what to do as the leader of a country and as a government, you try everything you can best to protect your people. And this is one of them. So my wish for Rwanda is this, because we know clearly that there's no treatment or cure for this vaccine MVD, but also we know that all the possible cures are being under development right now. So there's no a certain way to confirm that this is right. And we know what happened before with the pandemic that we had of COVID-19. My suggestion and my opinion to Rwanda and to the country, one of the countries that I love in the continent, is that I hope this vaccine, 700 vaccine that has been deployed from United States for the trial, they're not gonna be tried in human body. I hope, because we're talking about health workers and responders. These are highly intelligent people. These are people that the continent and the nation depend on. And if we are not sure with the vaccine, trying on them, it will be a big mistake. I don't need to go around that. It's just as straight as it is. Trying this vaccine on the health workers and responders, it will be a big mistake, because we don't know for sure what is this for. So I hope this vaccine will be tried on something else. If I say tried on animal, some activists on animal, they're gonna attack me. So now you want to kill animals? All right. You guys will know what you figure out to do, but I hope it's not on human body, because whatever you inject in your system, it has to be purely and highly and carefully secured before entering into human body, because it can mess everything in human body. And that is the only thing we depend on Africa today for the sake of our next generation. That is the only thing we depend on for our next generation. So my wish and prayer is that this disease will get out as soon as possible, which we always have this disease coming in our countries. And strangely, guys, let me ask you this, you guys who are watching, why we always have to discover new diseases in the continent? But new technology, AI, and new adventures and new inventions, all of them, they happen outside of the continent. But when it comes to disease, we see them here in the continent. Why? Why that is the case? Why that is what is happening in our country? Why in Africa and why not anywhere else? Why? The simple question is why? Why in the continent? Why not somewhere else? Why in Africa? Why? And why African body has to be tried? Oh, we all know that this vaccine, they always try in the continent, in Africa. They always try in Africa. So if they want to try the next vaccine, if it's going to work or not in Africa, it's very easy. The disease has to come out of Africa. Is it because they live in the caves? Because it say that this most likely this disease happened in the caves and in underground. Are we living in the caves, Africa? No, that's not the case. So why is this happening? If it is about animal, everywhere there's animals. If it is about bugs, everywhere there's bugs. Why in Africa? We need to think about it. And think about it, guys, and let me know in the comment section. So Rwanda, this is one of the countries that, you know, if you want to see the level of excellence in the continent, you need to go to Rwanda. No caps. I cannot go around. No, I'll just say straight as that. Go to Rwanda, you will see the excellence of this continent. All right. So even in this, I hope Rwanda, you're very careful. And I mean, that's what I hope. So anyways, guys, let me know in the comment section. Rwandans who are watching here, let me know in the comment section what you think. And also I'll be coming back to give you some updates on what is happening. But hopefully these health worker and responders, they're not going to be tried by this vaccine, because it is not right and it's not safe and it's not confirmed. or the cure are under development, and there's no treatment for MVD. Let me know, guys, in the comment section. I love you. See you very soon. Bye-bye.